Well, here we are. They'll come in to the slice. That's swing and a miss. I saw that. Ben, your secret's not safe. Privet. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ni hao. How's everybody doing? It's a Monday, and we have hockey. Tonight, we see the Cheesemakers take on Sauk Prairie. First game is a JV match. If I recall, the first time these two teams met, and this was back earlier on the season. Was this back in December, or was it November? It was at Sauk Prairie. Monroe's JV, I believe, won, and Sauk Prairie's varsity won. So we'll see kind of how it plays out tonight. The state seedings were decided yesterday, and I wouldn't have been completely busy. Earlier today, I probably should have checked to see what the completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, the tournament seedings. State tournament. So, yeah, I did not get a chance to look those up. My paper for school is going to be late too, but they're going to have to be okay with that. I'm sure they're just fine with it. I'm going to have to accept the late penalty, which, is what it is and isn't what it isn't. Ain't what it ain't. Ain't a word. Remember that back in grade school? I'm probably. I remember we were so happy that when 8 was actually put in the dictionary. The little things, right?
You see me rolling.
All right, so JV match about to get started. Kyle's in net for JV tonight. Little late minutes encouragement from Easton. Let's drop the puck. Easton, get up there. Time to, play hockey. Shot fired goes off of, well, it sounded like it went off the goalie and off the post. And then it went out of play up in between Monroe Truck and Fuzzies. Where are we dropping at? Nothing like picking that up quickly. Gonna have to move my monitor. I didn't check that. Good board. Good leg save by the Eagles goalie. Lord, save popped up in the air. Eagles goaltender getting a workout here early. This gives me a chance to maybe move this. Well, that's awful. You would think, good save. You would think that after almost a complete season, this stuff would not. It's like it's a completely different setup each game. I don't understand it. Talking about my setup here. And trust me, I try to put it all in the exact same place as it always is. And something, there's always something every week, every game that throws it off. Mercury still in retrograde? Sauk Prairie takes the early lead. Even if Mercury's not in retrograde, which I don't understand that whatsoever. If somebody could explain that to me, that would be fantastic. But I mean, like, really dumb it down for me. That's off. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. I was waiting for the offsides to be called. This ref closest to us is having issues with his skates. Like Hayden, either Hayden or Cash trying to chomp that shot by Carson Kirshner. Mark that down. Yeah, there we go. Good move. Where did that second attempt even go? I didn't hear it hit anything. Good job keeping it in, Carson. My dude. Gets out of the Monroe zone. Gavin tosses it over to Jaron, who dumps it down. Monroe will change out 3 while the puck is way deep. Gathered in by one of the new players. Jaron takes a shot. Comes off his stick just a little off. Swing and a miss. Ben Erdley and Carter Nemmer get back there. Carson Buchholzer grabs it and dumps it down back behind the goalie. Sauk Prairie brings it out of the zone across mid-ice. Poked. awkward sequence there. Shot was blocked by a cheesemaker body. Was that Easton or Cash? It's Easton. Oh. Pass came in possibly a little too hot for Cash. Hayden's got it. Tried to toss it over to Cash. Shot missed wide right. Good poke by Gavin. Gets it out of the oncoming offensive player. We are winding down on the season. This coming Friday is our last scheduled game, at least that I'm aware of. And in the varsity game, I will be miking up senior Aiden Gray. And then putting his thoughts and commentary into a 10-minute or so video, just like I did last year with goalie Jaden Johnson. Oh, nice pass. Couldn't quite grab the puck, though, with the stick. Catch it, I suppose, is the right wording. Kind of nice to see the sun shining through the entry doors. Good cover by the heads-up cover by the Sauk Prairie goalie. I don't know. It's kind of nice seeing the sun shine in right there because it lets me know that it's not dark outside. Depressing. Hayden trying to get a shot off the Eagles defender. Had other plans. Carson Buchholz are able to get in front of that puck. Keeps it safely away from Cheesemaker goal. Tripping. That will be a penalty on Sauk Prairie. TV tripping. That was not a hard one to call. I don't understand why there's some question about it. So Monroe will have a power play here. Once the clock gets, there we go. So we'll see if Monroe can tie it up. Backhander. Nice centering pass. I thought he was going to come over to Gavin with it. It's a right idea, right at the goalie. So 41 seconds remaining in the Monroe power play. Sauk Prairie doing a pretty good job of killing this power play. Carson Buchholzer had that one teed up a little too high, got under it just a skosh, and that one, unless it's got a really good heat shield on it, that thing's burning up on re-entry. Sauk Prairie, the Monroe power play is over. I think Monroe got 2 shots during the power play, 2 shots on goal. Pass up to Carter, who's double teamed and has it poked away from behind him. Quick whistle. I think the no, post was off. So never mind. Was not a quick whistle. It was a perfectly timed whistle. Good block by goalie. Sauk Prairie goalie's been busy this period. Busy and effective, unfortunately for Monroe. I would disagree with that. However, I am not an official, so offsides is the call. Probably upon looking at it again, I would agree. And that's why I'm not an official. Still doesn't explain the incredibly nice glove save. The amount of times I have been wrong on icing this year, though, it's been just, I don't understand it. I've been told that the rules of icing have not changed. However, I don't understand how I could be. I was up around 80, 85% last year, and this year I'm like sub 20%. That'll be icing on Sauk Prairie, so we'll head back down. I think I'm like 17% correct on my icing calls this year. So I don't know if I'm just my memory's getting worse with age, and I'm forgetting where they last touched the puck from. It's probably the case, to be honest with you. Got megged. So far, I've only seen that one shot on goal for Sauk Prairie, but they took it, I think, in a quicker. They took it much quicker. I'm not able to formulate this sentence. I know what I'm trying to say, and it's just not coming through. They had shot it 5 feet past the blue line, and I wasn't expecting them to shoot it that early. And it was a rocket too, so it's not like it dribbled into the net. It nailed the back of it. No icing? Of course not. Honestly, that time I really wasn't paying attention. Monroe's getting a lot of shots. Unfortunately, all of our shots are directly into the midsection or the glove of the Sauk Prairie goaltender. It's the type of game goalies like, that's for sure. Oh, it gets past Gavin. He's got an eagle on him. Okay, I promise not to make that a sound effect again. I can't promise that. I'll probably do it. Shot was deflected off to the right. That was a leg save. Quick. Was that, is the post off? The post is off. By quite a bit. There was one game where the ref thought that Kyle was doing that on purpose. Nice defense, Gavin. Perfectly timed use of his stick to disrupt the shot attempt. I'm assuming it was a shot attempt. Who knows? Snake Eyes grabs it. He's looking for a couple of teammates up ice. Had one in Hayden. Puck came off the board, went past though. I've seen Hayden in youth hockey for ever since they were at least scores. I don't remember much of mites for different reasons, but so after one period of play, Sauk Prairie leads 1-0. But I don't ever remember seeing a game where Hayden Barker just did not hustle. saw the reflection, and I'm like, why do we have 4 referees? It's been that kind of a day. I was reflecting so far on this year, and this year's not been a very pleasant year. I hope it's been better for everybody else. That'd be cool. Mick Jagger, the original, I'll say it, the originator of the duck lips. And the chicken strut. Longtime viewers know that I don't like the Rolling Stones. I did like Charlie Watts. Yep. Rest in peace, my dude. I liked his style of drumming and the fact that he shot by Ethan just a little left. The fact that he absolutely hated making music videos, and it was pretty obvious. Sauk Prairie is 2-on-1 if they want it. No, Ethan gets back in time. Sauk Prairie crowd, ooh, like it almost went in, but. Was the Super Bowl yesterday? I'm going to assume it wasn't. I didn't hear anybody talking about it. But then again, oh, nice shot by Cash. Goalie got enough of it, deflected it up to the plexiglass. More self-defense, it looked like. Hey, it's icing. Ethan took out his 6-iron, cleared the hazard, hood a 2-iron. People see you walking around with a 2-iron in your bag, they will not want to bet against you. Good stop, Kyle. Parallel. The regular golfer does not carry a 2-iron. For those of you that are not golfers, the reason for that is a 2-iron is very difficult to consistently hit well when you can have a 5-wood or 7-wood, whatever is the equivalent for your hitting distance. A wood is usually much easier to consistently make good contact with. I never owned a 2-iron because, well, golf sets that you get off a rack at Walmart don't usually carry 2-irons in them. I would go in chunks of play though, where I would either use my 7-wood or my 4-iron. Both I would hit about the same distance. There were some years where I couldn't hit my 7-wood to save my life. The majority of the time I couldn't hit that 4-iron. But every once in a while, sometimes it would switch on me in the middle of a round, which that's always fun. My 7-wood that I used up until the last time that I was able to golf, I had bought back in the early 90s when I worked at a Walmart in Freeport. Like 93? 94 at the latest. Had to have been 93. Because I wasn't working there golf season in 94. Good try there. Well, in my younger days, when I would hit a shot, I had a little bit of a temper. Nice shot, nice save. Patrick Watt in net for Sauk Prairie. So there was this one time where I shanked my 7-wood something fierce, and I probably put my ball out of bounds, and I just threw my 7-wood, which I do not recommend. I don't condone doing that. And it hit the golf cart tire and bent the shaft of my 7-wood. I continued to use it up until my last round with a bent shaft. Well, I mean, that was a good pass to the Sauk Prairie player. Who caught the pass cleanly and was able to get a shot off quickly before Kyle could adjust to where the puck was. Puck's still loose. save, Kyle. Looks like we're going to have a delayed penalty on Monroe coming up. Sauk Prairie goalie comes skating off. There's the whistle. Penalty is going to be on number 20, Ethan Rosensteel. He's framed. Conspiracy. Communists were threatening his... Nice shot, Chris. Communists were threatening his mother. Carrie's a nice person. You wouldn't want to threaten her. Definitely got the number wrong. Anyway, Sauk Prairie's on power play now. They were able to kill a power play earlier. That's just the second penalty of the game. So I'm going to give Kyle 2 saves there. Good hustle by Cash, looking for the old wraparound. Shot just missed, shorthanded shot, just to the right. So Monroe gets off a couple of shorthanded shots. Which is about as many shots as they had when they had the man advantage. So good penalty kill so far. Did he not say ice? I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. Good hustle by Christian Carpenter. Stick gets kind of caught up. And that's going to be a penalty. They're probably going to call Christian with a trip. A hook, I mean. So Monroe with a 3-on-5 disadvantage right now. Chuck the puck down there. For 2 more seconds. And Ethan is out of the box just in time to say hi to the puck. So Monroe is able to kill the 1 power play, and now will continue to attempt to kill another power play. Without looking at the stats, I don't think that Christian has spent too much time in the penalty box this year. I don't think his hook was intentional by any means. That one finds the back of the net, and Sauk Prairie does take advantage of the extra man. But it doesn't matter if a penalty is premeditated or not. It was still done. So Sauk Prairie up 3-0 now after getting a penalty or a power play goal. I lost the puck for a second. Carter on his horse grabs it, tried to get it over to Ben. Sauk Prairie player intercepted to say that fast. Take it. Good move. Almost. Woo. Good shot. Backhander by Ethan. I thought had a chance. That shot goes up into the netting. Sand wedge shot. Clears the sand trap. One of the best sand trap shots I've ever hit. I did not see. Just playing down at Park Hills in Freeport. I forget if it was the East or West Coast. East or West course. Not coast. I think it was the East course. Offsides. And I was in a sand trap. Go figure. Right in front of the green, front side. Front and below the green. So I'm awful. I should say awful at sand traps because the course that I normally played at had 0 sand traps, so I never got any practice at it. So this particular shot was, I guess, just beautiful. Popped it up. The wind, I think, was coming from the south, so all the sand that I hit blew right in my face, plus being underneath the pin. Ball went up and settled a couple inches from the hole. Oh, opportunity. And my playing partners were, for a second, they were thinking it was going to go in. So they were like, oh! I'm like, what? I can't see anything in my sands, in my contacts. So then I get up to the green, and I'm like, oh, wow, would have been nice to see. And apparently I even put backspin on it, which I don't know how to do. That's why they thought it was going to go in. It was going towards it, and then it like stopped and backed up a rotation. Yeah, if it wouldn't have backed up on it, if you wouldn't have put backspin on it, it would have gone in. I have no idea how I put backspin on it. Theoretically, I know how to do it. I was never able to actually do it in a situation involving an actual golf course. Nice poke. Ben takes shot. Oh, nice. Goalie got enough of his glove on it. A stick save by the goalie. Actually, kind of a handle save. Goalie parents love it when they pass it right in front of the goalie. I'm here to tell you. You're missing your stick, Carter. You dropped your weapon. They do a code red for that in the military. Easton brings it across. He's looking for a teammate. He's got Christian there. Christian's kind of sandwiched by two guys, though. For a second, I thought they were. Oops. Oh, we'll take another look at that here. Not aware of the clock. After 2 periods of play, Sauk Prairie leads it 3-0. Let's yeah. Okay. So it had sounded like somebody thought it went in, but clearly it did not because everybody was looking up, so it ricocheted up out of play probably. All right, so the Zamboni is going to come on out, and we'll let it do its thing. Jason, my dude, are those bowling shoes? No. Okay. First glance, I thought that those were bowling shoes. I'm like, oh, what a legend. So Wordle, am I right? Nothing else. That was all I was. Just Wordle. Save the overall universe. King of the impossible. Flash, Flash, I love you, but we only have 13 hours to save the Earth. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Popcorn and coffee. It's a good purchase. Good job, Joel. Joel Fonseca on the Zamboni for this game. We'll see if he hands off that duty for the varsity game or if he's going to go tape with it. And somebody has to watch out for goalies. I unabashedly have a pro goalie bias. Usually, regardless of if I'm talking about Monroe's goalie or the opponent's goalie. Usually. There's a rare occasion that something just makes me not want to. Well, just leave it at that. That's only happened a couple of times the last couple of years. And for good reason in both cases. Turnover. Good stop. Leg save. And then kept his foot on it. Just out of Kyle's reach, which is fine, because it went to the right of the net, then, anyway. Oh, cheeky. Getting fancy. Stick work by Cash. Nice pass to Easton. Easton was able to get the one-timer off, but was off target. Mr. Kirshner with a nice shot. Goalie's able to suck it in. Like that goalie's been doing all game. So originally it was going to be icing, and then the ref waved that off. He felt that Mr. Kirshner could have easily gotten that before it crossed the red line. Post is off the hot dogs. No. God, I tried that twice and I screwed them both up. The mustard's off the hot dog. You big corn-fed mule, you. It's from a movie. I'm not talking about anybody specific. Oh, nice try. No one wants it. Hayden says, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Tries the shot. Gets a blocker. Saved by Sauk Prairie. But the only thing the Sauk Prairie goalie hasn't saved it with has been a helmet. Still time, though. Joe Biden's apparently on the team. Be off sides. Reverend Horton Heat played. Nice. The tip right in front of the goalie was right idea. It just went slightly high. Too high. Maybe we need to do one of those wave thingies. And that's going to be a penalty on Sauk Prairie. What are they going to? There was an incident kind of in this area too, where there was the People's Elbow. Siete of Sauk Prairie with the People's Elbow from the top rope earns him 2 minutes in solitary. We'll see if Monroe can take advantage of this power play. Sauk Prairie is 1 for 1 in killing the power play. I believe it's 1 for 1. Deflected before it got to the goalie by just the mass of humanity clogging up the center. Case in point right there. Hayden brings it across the blue line over on the right side. He's got Cash off to his left. Takes it behind the net, hoping to get a clearer angle of a pass. I'm assuming I'm not in his head. Christian try to either screen the goalie or redirect it. Either way, Sauk Prairie kills. Oops, wrong one. Sauk Prairie kills the Monroe power play again. That makes them 2 for 2 in penalty kills. Monroe's actually got more shots on goal during a period of time when they were shorthanded than the 2 power plays. Sauk Prairie's done very, very good job at killing the power play. We won't discuss that further. Icing. Hey, that gets our percentage up a little bit. Huh. Wow. How am I 5 seconds off? There we go. Now we're not. time ticking down for Monroe as they trail 3-0. Definitely hasn't been for lack of shots on goal. The shots that Monroe's had that have not been. Let me reword that. Let me try that again. Hold up. Pulled his shot to the right. We'll take it. Sauk Prairie wants it tripping, but showing a little frustration maybe in the no call. Oops, wrong one. These Eagles netminders done the job well in this JV match. Two on two. Maybe a premature shot there by Monroe. One, only one. Good hustle by Cash. Grab the puck back and puck scoots down. No ice. The gates are correct. Call we had earlier. Cash trying to, or Easton trying to argue that the puck was cross the line because it was underneath the thumb. Ref doesn't go with it. Blocker. Not a fan of the Who either. That was almost offside. Shot goes wide right. And Monroe finally gets one through. Easton in the right spot at the right time. Offsides on Monroe. Delayed penalty. Oh wait, no, they're pulling Kyle to get the extra man advantage. So Monroe has an empty net. I don't have my button set up to show empty net. That definitely went off the wrong way off Ethan's stick. Penalty on Sauk Prairie. So Monroe will have 1, 2, 6. It'll be a 6-on-4 then, as Sauk Prairie takes a timeout with 29 seconds remaining in the game. So 29 seconds remaining in the game. Monroe on a power play plus with the empty net. Trying to, and they're going to do it on the other side. Okay. So Monroe will have a 6-on-4. Trying to get another one into the net to bring it to within 1. Good hustle by Carson Kirshner. Denies the empty net goal. That will wrap up the JV game as Sauk Prairie holds on to win 3-1. We will be back with the varsity matchup. Slated for a puck drop at 7. Well, 40 minutes from now, we will be back for the opening lineups and national anthem. Thanks for watching. See you soon. If we don't, be good to yourself.